POPIA refers to the Protection of Personal Information Act 4 of 2013. It had a commencement date of 1 July 2020. However, the legislator allowed for 1 year grace period in order for responsible parties to get the correct policies and procedures in place in order to comply with the provisions of POPIA. Effectively, therefore, we're looking at an implementation and enforcement date of 1 July 2021. POPIA applies to the processing of any personal information that a responsible party receives from a data subject. A responsible party would be any entity or natural person that receives information from a data subject. So if your business receives information such as identity numbers, online identifiers, addresses, gender, employment history, bank account numbers, or criminal history from a data subject, POPIA would apply to you. A data subject would be any living identifiable natural person or any currently existing heuristic person. That is also where POPIA differs from most data protection policies around the world. Most legislation and policies would refer only to natural persons, where POPIA relates to both natural persons as well as heuristic persons. When it comes to the provisions and requirements of POPIA, POPIA was drafted with the protection of personal information in mind. Therefore, it's important for responsible parties to know that they are liable at all times for any breach or unauthorized access to a data subject's personal information. In order to legitimately process personal information, a responsible party has to adhere and comply with the 8 processing principles of POPIA. These principles are accountability, purpose specification, processing limitation, further processing limitation, security safeguards, openness, data subject participation, and of course, information correctness. Non-compliance with the provisions of POPIA can have severe consequences. Firstly, a responsible party could face imprisonment or hefty fines imposed by the regulator, or perhaps even both. That's in addition to potential claims that a data subject might be able to bring in a civil court in respect of breach of its personal information. One also needs to be cognizant of the potential reputational damage that the responsible party might face. One might find that a data subject would be very quick to move on to a following supplier if a responsible party cannot provide the safeguards that a data subject expects.